Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world.
I've been looking around for salvation. I've been looking around for the truth. All around me I see frustration, and I looked all over till I found you. I sit and listen to your stories, and you're telling me, please don't worry. Lot in this world you should know, and love in life is where you should go. If you're looking for somewhere to go, if you're looking for someone to know, if you're looking for someone to guide you, then love in life will guide you.
Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And as Michaela just correctly pointed out in the side chat a few minutes ago, hi again. We got 4 live streams today scheduled. We've had one, this is our second, and we've got 2 to go. One at 10 a.m. South African time and another one at 8 p.m. tonight South African time. So, wow, busy day. Anyway, let's get on to the subject at hand. And what we're talking about here, of course, is Jarrett's incredible walk of faith. And I'm going to just get up his videos so we can actually go and have a look at them. Give me a second. This is his walk from Worcester to Paarl. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. You don't see this when you're driving in a car, that's for sure. Look at that, those proteas, absolutely stunning. Protea repens, one of the most beautiful proteas. Cynaroides, the king protea, of course, is the big one, the one that the world loves to show off. It's got a bracked head which is up to 12 inches around in diameter. It's extraordinary. Look at that scenery on the way to Paarl from Worcester. Another protea. Obviously those are very old and looks like they've been burnt. What incredible scenery in the Cape. Another protea. There's something like 700 species of protea, and about 80% of them are actually in the Western Cape. What incredible scenery. So these photos were taken earlier, well, actually taken yesterday on the road to Paarl from Worcester. And there you can see Paarl, 23 kilometers, Cape Town, 76. This young man has walked over 1,450 kilometers now. from Howick in Kwazulu Natal. Who's this? Someone's trying to contact me. Hang on a second, guys. I'm just going to see what this is all about. Hi, Charles.
Yeah, how you doing, Scott?
Yeah, you caught me at a very bad time. I'm in the middle of a live stream, so I'm going to cancel this. I'll call you back, okay?
At least we know it's working. We'll chat later. Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
bye for now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I wasn't sure who Charles was, but I'll just accept that. I guess he's a live stream that's up and coming that Marlene is organizing. So let me get back to getting Jarrett on. Here we go. Hi, Jarrett.
Good morning, Scott.
How you going, buddy?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good. Are you in Paarl, are you?
Yes, I'm in Paarl.
Fantastic. So you've only got about 50 kilometers to go now, haven't you?
Yeah, it is really, really close.
That is absolutely amazing. Now tell me about your journey from Worcester to Paarl yesterday. How did that go?
Very well, very well. Your beautiful, beautiful road.
Oh, look, I've showed the photos you sent me. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, those mountains. Photos will never do that stuff justice. Compared to doing it in real life, because you take the photo up and you miss how just how tall those mountains are.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And then very, very windy. Like, my words are like when it goes that way, because the pass goes that way, and then it comes around, and then it goes back that way.
Yeah.
And then you get there, and then I went through the tunnel. Okay. So, first it's the winelands, and then just after the winelands, could hardly walk. I really could hardly walk.
Because of the wind?
Again, because of the wind, because it just pushes you so hard. But it was fun.
So you
it was
walked
only in
about
that
50 kilometers yesterday, didn't you?
Nah, not really. So I didn't. I had to catch a lift through the tunnel, obviously, because
you can't walk through the tunnel. That's a Huguenot tunnel, is it?
Yeah, the Huguenot tunnel. I would have loved to walk over the pass. I am still at the lady's house who I stayed at last night.
Yeah.
It is overcast and windy, and it is not as rainy as it was predicted to be, but it is still raining here. So,
well, you're looking to have the last leg tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll probably do the last leg tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that works, because that's Sunday morning to Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, beautiful day.
And you.
Okay, I must turn off the sound again.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's okay. And you had no incidents on the road at all?
No, not at all. Everything was good yesterday. Oh, sorry. No, I'm trying to balance it because that message. Okay, that should be fine.
Yeah.
No, it was good. Very quiet on the road. The only people that I saw were the people who were cutting the grass, and I asked them if there was like maintenance people for the tunnel. I'd been told that before.
Yeah.
And I was told maybe they could assist me with taking me through the tunnel. Then the people cutting the grass on the side of the highway, they said that I should ask at the truck weigh station or weigh bridge. Yeah, so first person I asked, they said they couldn't because they have cameras in the trucks. And then, yeah, they're not allowed to give people lifts. And then the second person, he said he had some stuff like in there, but I said that's fine. And yeah, no, it was fitted in the truck very easily. And then we went through the tunnel, and then he asked, "Do you want me to drop you at the toll plaza at the bottom, or somewhere here?" So I said, "No, I want you to drop me somewhere here." And then, which is those last pictures on the bridge there.
Right. Oh yeah, saw the bridge pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, the one before is just after the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then the one on the bridge, which you can see Paarl at the bottom.
Yeah.
But just after that picture, one of the like safety or maintenance, I'm not sure, they just make sure that everything's safe in the tunnel, and there's people obviously can't stop in there or check for breakdown or anything, just for safety. Because I asked the truck driver, "How's the plaza? Is it safe? And is this section safe?" And he said, "No, there's no pedestrians there. People don't really walk there. It's only like at the off ramp that's the people are that side." So then the safety person came and pulled up and said, "You're not allowed to walk here. There's no pedestrians here. There's no cyclists, no nothing. Nobody is allowed to do that." Yeah, so that explains why there are no people there. So I had to get a lift with him to down that hill just to the top plaza, but also not very far. But yeah, I got to walk. And then yesterday, you saw where I was. I got dropped at that petrol station. So I walked from that petrol station, basically, to the tunnel. Yeah. Which is the best part. So I walked the majority of the distance, and it was beautiful.
How long is the tunnel?
4 kilometers.
Okay, so I mean, it's only a small patch of the 50, 60 kilometers you walked.
Yeah, it's close.
And how are your legs bearing out after all this walking?
No, my legs are fine.
Jeez,
that's what's fun.
Show us your tackies. I want to see how the base of your tackies are. I'm sure Fiona would like to see too.
I'm gonna have to go get them.
Yeah, go and grab them. Let's have a look at the base of your tackies. It'd be really interesting to see how they've done, because they've walked about well over 1,000 kilometers.
I think you're going to be surprised. Everyone asks if you've gone through like 3 or 4 or something. Nah. So I'm going to try to show you blisters as well.
Oh, ouch.
So you can see. No, not ouch.
Those
are my blisters.
Oh.
Yeah, they're there.
Oh, wow.
Non-existent. It's just a little bit of a callus, but nah, everything's fine. Okay, I'm gonna get the tackies quick.
That's a great mosaic on the wall, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, it's actually a rug. The lady who I'm staying with went to India.
Don't put them on. Just put them up in front of the screen. Just show us the base of the tackies.
Yeah, you're going to be surprised. So,
okay, just show us.
So look like you're not going to see anything. And they are pretty much perfect. They're a little bit smooth here, but they're smooth here. But
they've walked 1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, no, they're perfect.
Well, what brand of
Um,
tackies are they? Because I mean, this is a bit of a promo for the tacky guys.
yeah, they are New Balance. I
New
was
Balance.
gonna,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, I went through three when I went to go and buy them. So I first took, and I didn't actually feel so good about them when I got them because the first ones were Essex, which were fun, but they're quite a narrow shoe,
Yeah.
and I think they were one size too small. They felt fine when I put them on, but then when I walked just around a little bit, I could feel, okay, this is
Mm.
gonna cause problems. Then I took those back, and then I got all blue. The other two were dark blue. These are light blue. And
Well, you chose well, mate. You chose well.
yeah, so the other ones were, I think, Adidas, and also, okay, so like there was quite a price drop from the Essex ones to the Adidas ones, and then again quite a price drop to these ones. So I felt like, oh, this guy is giving me like less and less. But these ones are, he said, quite a lot of people really like these ones because they are quite a wider shoe, and yeah, they work great.
Well, look, you've walked all the way from Ladysmith to Cape Town in those shoes,
Yeah, and they're
and
perfect.
and they're
I
still in
was,
great condition. That is amazing. And they're
I'll
called
walk another.
they're called New Dawn, are they? What
New
are they
Dawn,
called?
no, New Balance.
New
Very
Balance.
popular shoe. Yeah,
Yeah,
very popular
New
shoe.
Balance tackies. Well, there you go, guys. New Balance tackies. The pair that Jarrett bought, they've gone 1,000 kilometers. Put them up. Put the base up on the front of the screen. Let's have a look again. And they're still in perfect nick. Look at that.
And they are perfect, perfect, perfect.
Oh wow.
I feel I could do another two, and they'd survive. Another two of these things.
Now is New Balance manufactured in South Africa?
I really don't know.
Look, I'll check because if they
Don't
are,
think so.
if they are
I,
manufactured in South Africa, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact them because they should really do a promo ad with you walking with the shoes and say this guy
yeah.
walked right across South Africa in a pair of our tackies.
Mm.
It'd be great
Um,
for them and it'd be great for you because you'd make good money out of that.
okay. Yeah.
We'll give it a go and see what.
Yeah.
So it's New
Why not?
Balance. Okay, I'll check that out and see if we can get hold of someone there.
I think I have seen people like in movies with this brand of shoes, so I'm sure it goes to like America and stuff.
Yeah.
But whether they make it, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I know
Possibly.
Asics are made in Asia, and I know
Okay.
Nike are made in the Philippines and Indonesia and China, even though they're an American brand,
Yeah.
but they're actually
Yeah.
manufactured in Asia. Yeah, Michaela says probably made in China like all the others under brand label. But look, we'll check that out because you've got an extraordinary story to tell, and we've got all the evidence where you've walked. So they don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the bona fides of what you're saying.
Mm.
Right. So your plans tomorrow are to
Mm.
what time are you going to be getting up?
Well, tomorrow is actually. I was talking to Michelle yesterday,
Michelle Mollett?
and yes.
Okay, cool. And what time are you meeting her? In the afternoon?
So she said, I don't know what the section is called now. I will probably not meet her too late. It's actually only 20 kilometers to the first place, and she was messaging me yesterday that it's same thing. she does not want me to. She said she would not let me walk through that one section. And she said
Okay.
if she said rather let me take you through that section and then go walk the, I don't know how big it is, 8 kilometers, 10 kilometers on the promenade and walk up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, to make
so yeah, I was actually thinking last night even. So we discussed maybe. So I get to Cape Town sometime soon, maybe Monday, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. And then we discussed that maybe I finish next weekend. So if there is anyone who wants to walk that last little section with me through Cape Town to Cape
Point?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Then they would be able to do that because it's on a weekend, so it would be much easier for them.
The Saturday
So
and Sunday.
So I was thinking, actually, I don't think most people can walk 40 to 60 kilometers, so maybe I must walk until, so it's only like...
You've got to understand, you are unbelievably fit right now, and most people would go about 5 kilometers and would be shitting themselves. Excuse my language, but they would be, so you've got to understand that look, I don't have to say any more, so rather get people to go on bicycles, come on, because bicycles would be, about on par with your walking ability.
I was thinking maybe walk and then maybe only have 10 or 20 kilometers to go. But I was thinking maybe during this week, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but maybe I could go do that, like that promenade walk up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'll walk so that when I finish, I am actually finished instead of like I need to do stuff afterwards because, Now,
just with accommodation, how are you sorted for accommodation in Cape Town?
I have no idea. I really have no idea.
So you've got nothing sorted at the moment?
No, I haven't made any commitments. I haven't made any plans.
But has anyone approached you and said, we'll look after you in Cape Town?
I'm sure I could stay with my friend. I could stay with my cousin. I'm sure. I don't know if I was meant to stay at Michelle's house. I'm not sure what the plan was or what was arranged. So I haven't really. No, I haven't made any. Not yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Michelle's house because I know that she's got a very small home, so I think it might be hard there. But I mean, look, I can't speak for Michelle, but look, okay. So what we're saying in effect is that today you're just going to take it easy. It's raining outside, so it's good that you stay inside. And tomorrow, if the weather's good, you're going to take that final step to Cape Town. I know Michelle has been trying to contact the Cape Times and other papers, and it's like, trying to get hold of the White House. You just, I sometimes the media just crazy. They're just so hard to get hold of. She's trying to do that, and I think we waste your time with people like News 24 and Anchor and SATV because it doesn't fit their narrative. A young white guy walking all the way from Kwazulu Natal to Cape Town is, if it, look, I'm not going to go there, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I was talking about that yesterday as well, and I get asked quite a lot. So that people say, like, oh, they haven't heard anything about this, that what I'm doing, and they say like, I must contact newspapers and news stations, TV stations, radios, and all that. And I haven't done that. Maybe I'm a bit uncomfortable to just contact those people, but also I just okay, it's probably quick. Maybe
Well,
making
let's
excuses,
see what
but
unfolds next week. I mean,
yeah,
look. God is leading you at the moment, so we will just let what happens happen. Because
yeah,
it's
well,
unfolding for a reason, and it's not for us to
yeah,
judge what or why or how. Um,
yeah, and yeah, the right people will contact me, and I'm sure something will happen there where
yeah,
I will talk to people and it will let people know. But it's not the objective of this walk, not at all. The people who I connect with people one on one. That's how I connect with people. Um, I'm doing this live stream in the hopes that it's benefits someone out there. But um, uh, when I was early 20s, I used to want to be, I don't know, like internet famous, if you will. Like I
yeah.
suppose
Internet
many people.
personality.
Yeah. Um, but now it's, I don't have much interest in that. It's just um, yeah, it's too much, and it's like distracts you from like what's in front of you,
Yeah,
and that will make a real difference. And the people who have really stuck in my mind are the people who I've met along the way, and those are the people who um, had the biggest impact in my life, and who I feel that I've had the biggest impact in their life.
yeah.
Um,
Now, can I
yeah,
ask you?
so
Can I ask you? Have you had your hair cut? It looks like you have.
I trimmed my beard myself, but no,
Oh,
I
okay. Well,
haven't.
look, are you able to go and get your
I had
hair cut today in Paarl?
there's a hair here. I asked, and I don't know if I will because the lady here, Glinda, said that they require bookings.
Ah,
But I
okay.
can, I can. I don't know what the plan for the day is.
I know that
Maybe.
Marlena would love it if you had your hair cut. That's the only reason I'm asking because
Yeah.
she says this young man he needs to get his hair cut, and she keeps on
Yeah.
reminding me every time she phones me. So you know what they talk about the squeaky wheel getting the most attention. So I'm just passing on the attention part to you. So see what you can do because when you get to Cape Town, if the media are all over you like a rash, if you've had a great haircut, it'll ding.
Then they won't
You'll
use
find
me.
that New Balance will say, "Whoa, we want this guy for a promotional ad for our tackies." But if they see this guy who looks like he's walked out of the bush, being interviewed, they'll say,
It's been quite a journey. So
I bet it has.
it
All
look a
right,
little rough.
buddy. Look, you have a good, relaxing day. I'll chat to you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. When you're just leaving for Cape Town. And we'll chat to you again tomorrow night when you get to Cape Town. In fact, I think maybe what we'll do is we'll just talk to you tomorrow night when you get to Cape Town. So, I'm in direct contact with Michelle. So if you can
Yeah.
sort of coordinate some kind of a connection time where she meets you 20 kilometers from where you are, so you don't go through that bad section. So we can perhaps hook up at that time with Michelle there, and she can do a bit of an interview with you, and then take you into Cape Town. Yeah,
Contact her just now.
yeah,
See what she's doing, what her plans are, and yeah, coordinate her meeting me.
yeah. And if you can just ask her to send me a Skype message as to what
Mm.
time
So what the
you
plan?
guys will meet up in Cape Town, or on that road to Cape Town.
Yeah. Okay. What's the
Now,
time?
now,
I feel like it's very short and I haven't said much, but I'm not sure what to say.
no, it's okay. Now, Marius
Um,
has said, how are you getting back home to KwaZulu Natal?
I don't know yet. No, I don't know yet.
Okay, I know you're in God's hands, but
Yeah.
I think there are going to be issues getting a plane flight, and I think Marlena's talked to you about those, so I'm not going to go through them here. So
Yeah.
it might be you need to get a bus or something like that back to Durban. But
Yeah.
and not I'm not talking a taxi bus. I'm talking about a coach bus.
We'll see. Either one. I don't mind,
No,
actually.
no. We don't want you on a taxi bus. No way.
People are.
That's a life shortener. One of those.
I don't believe that. Not at all. I have had amazing times in taxis, and I've met amazing people in
Yeah,
taxis.
I've just
The
had
big.
experiences on the roads in South Africa with these taxis. I call it. You know how they have these taxi ranks.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
I've walked through
the
all of them.
yeah.
I've walked through the ones in Joburg. That it's. Uh, you know, don't. The only thing is, don't listen to the voice in the dark alley. Don't. There are those people that are lurking around there. Don't ignore them. Walk past. There are hundreds of people, and there are hundreds of people um, who are just going about their way, and that's their only option here.
Yeah.
And I've only ever been met with friendliness in taxis.
Look, I'm sure
I've
you're
had
right, but I tell you from my experience, okay? Now, the collective name for a fish is a school of fish. When I see
yeah,
one of these taxi ranks, like in Pietermaritzburg or in Port Shepstone or wherever, I call it a riot of taxis. That's my collective name for taxis in South Africa. But that anyway. Look, that's my own thing. Look, I'm sure we'll be able to organise you a nice, comfy coach bus back to Durban somehow. And I know your mum will be picking you up in Durban, so that's fine. So
okay.
yeah, we'll worry about that next week sometime because it's not a big issue at the moment. Your big thing right now is to
Mm.
get to Cape Town. Um, I've been speaking to Dr. Peter Hammond. We're working on someone to have a day with you, and when you're in Cape Town. And yeah, look, I think you're going to have a great time in Cape Town.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I will.
How long has
It's
it
a
been since
beautiful
you've
city.
been to Cape Town?
Your first time I went there, I was well, the last time actually as well. I think I've only been there once, and I was young, very young. I don't know, junior school. So
Right.
it's been a long time. Yeah. So what happened yesterday? Brendan, one of the gentlemen who watch your channel, and he actually lives very close to where I live in Richard. He lives in it's a very small village just next to the town that I live in.
Okay.
And most of the people who live there work in the town that I live in.
Right.
And yeah, so I got here, and his mom and her friend picked me up, and then yeah, I actually took a very nice video of me walking and photo. And so then they had kind of arranged a bed and breakfast here that I was going to stay at. And then, but Brendan asked if I could actually delay the trip by one day because the place that was meant to be arranged was full. So then they're going to arrange another one. So then it was a bit more expensive. So I was just going to pay that. I don't know what overdraft. I'm not sure what the word is.
Difference.
Yeah, to pay the difference. And so then we drove around. Brendan's mom asked if I wanted anything to eat. So another friend said that she has now gone vegan, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, after a long week on a Friday, that's all she wants is the pizza." It's like it'd be so nice, but they did that, and then they stopped for a while, and then she went overboard. But anyway, so pizza stuck in my mind. So they offered
You've met
to
some
get me
amazing
some.
people on this trip, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
I mean,
Yeah,
you think
so
of the whole journey, all these different people who've crossed paths with you, and you know, with your walk of faith, they've all had a message for you. It's quite incredible.
yeah, yeah, um, yeah, and here again, another one. Um, so yeah, they offered to get me a pizza, so that happened, and yeah, here again. I did think about this yesterday. It's written that it's when you pray in your quiet place. Don't shout it out in the streets like, I don't know what the words are, but don't make a show of it, because then you've received your reward. And when you give to people, don't give so that other people can see, because then you've received your reward. So a few times now, this is me giving up my reward, because for the same reason that I'm doing this live stream, it takes a lot of time, and it's so it is an extra thing, and it's that half an hour in the mornings to the next place that you get does make a big difference. It makes a big difference on the pace that I have to walk and stuff. But then outside there was a small boy there. So I give up my reward in the hopes that I give up my reward in heaven in the hopes that it's multiplied on earth by my words influencing the people that watch this to show this kind of kindness or compassion to the people that they meet. And yeah, just sitting outside the place that we went to go get the pizza, and a young boy, your beautiful young boy, and so when we walked in, he first, please sir, money for food, and he's got a cup. So I just said no, I don't want to, I'm not going to. And I walked in, and then we sat, we ordered, and we ordered takeaway. So, but I'm thinking about it. His two friends came and talked to him, and then disappeared. I was actually thinking of going and talking to all of them, but I just went and talked to this one boy. I went outside, and again, I don't. You can drop money in the cup, but you're not doing anything actually. So when stuff like this, when I feel this, I will go and I sit next to him. I sat down there and talked to him properly, and just asked like, how old are you? So he's 13, but he looks younger than that. I asked him what does he want, or what is he doing. So he just keeps saying he wants food, or he's sitting here because he needs to get money for food. So then I asked him where's his parents, and he said because a lot of homeless people have homes, but they don't want to because they prefer the life on the street. They get to do drugs, and they get to they don't have to follow rules, they don't have to do anything, they take their hand out and they're happy. Well, happy enough, I suppose. And then so I sat with him for a while, talking to him. He said he has parents, his parents are at home, and then I asked, so why are you here? So he said no, because he needs food. So then it came to Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I don't know if his godparents has run away and he wants to be there, or if. But what he said, which I have heard, well, I talked to Glenda and she said it is true. Some of them, it is like this. He said, his parents told him to go and sit there. Because I asked him, so why are you here? No, his parents told him to go sit there.
So the money he got would be going to their drugs.
Maybe food. I don't know. I don't know what it would go to, but
that's apparently what happened.
Yeah, good one. So I gave him just some of the food I had. I gave him salty cracks and an apple and some other stuff. But yeah, so I just talked to him for a bit. I said altyd hartseer lyk, sal jy altyd hartseer wees. So if you always have that face, if you always look like that, you will always feel like that.
Yeah.
You will always feel like that. Eventually it will stick, and eventually people will stop feeling sorry for you.
Yeah.
So I was telling him, you don't want to be one of these people. You're a child now, but you're going to be a man soon, and you don't want to be here because it's not a nice life. It's a very difficult life. And eventually people are going to stop feeling sorry for you. Eventually everyone's just going to look away from you. No one will want to look at you even. And you can't be one of these people who stands on the streets and just begs. And so I just told him, you need to think about it. You need to think about your life, because you need to do something good with your life.
Yeah.
You need to, and so then I got in the car, and I can't tell what the outcome will be, but I can tell that some of what I said
resonated with him.
Yeah, some of what I said went.
He understood.
He understood.
Yeah.
And so I sat in the car, and we staring at each other, and he goes like this, and so then someone walks past and drops a coin in his cup, and I can just see the change. Like, sure, this is not what I want anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Young boy.
All right, buddy. Look, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. Can you ask Michelle to Skype me as to what time you're going to meet? Because what I'll do is I'll cross just before then. So as you walk up, we'll be talking to Michelle, and then she can talk to you and say, well, hey, Jarrett, you've made it. You've done this walk, because obviously the underground tunnel you couldn't do. So you're going to do a little bit of walking in Cape Town to make up for that. But I mean, basically you've walked the entire distance, and that is absolutely amazing. I am so in awe of what you've achieved. Okay. And,
thank you.
You will, as a man my age, as an old man, you will look back at this and say, I did that.
Yeah.
And South Africa,
definitely.
when you're an old man, will be very different to what South Africa looks like today, believe me. Yeah.
These ladies said when I got there, they're like, but you don't even look tired. I'm like,
is the lady there next to you? Is she in the room?
Glenda?
Yeah, get her to come over.
Okay. Yeah, she's got lots of these, so I was playing.
Okay.
Which actually, I tuned this one, just tightened a little bit and made the handle.
Cool.
So, yeah, I love.
Just get her to come in front of the camera for a second. I'll just tell her exactly what you've achieved.
She knows.
But I want to tell her from Australia.
I will ask if she wants to say hello. Just give me 1 second.
Take care, Michaela. We'll hope to see you tonight. Now, don't forget, guys, I'm hoping to have another live stream at 10 a.m., which is in about just over an hour's time, for the Freedom Day in Cape Town.
Okay.
She's shy.
No.
Is she?
Yeah, she's camera shy. She said.
Oh, okay.
She's just working. So,
okay. Yeah. Look, I have to tell you, I've done hundreds of interviews. Okay, and I've never had a bloke say to me, "Oh, look, I've got to go and get my makeup sorted, or I've got to get my hair straightened, or something like that." So, okay, let's do it. And with the ladies, it's oh, you caught me. I've got to go and put my lipstick on. I've got to do my
I'm gonna tell her now. She said she hadn't brushed her teeth. Like they can't see.
I don't think they would notice any difference.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Look, yeah, just ask Michelle to send me a Skype as to what time, and we'll cross to you at that time when you catch up to Michelle, and we'll then sort out your agenda in Cape Town and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks, God.
Okay,
Thank you,
cheers,
everybody.
Bye.
Tomorrow afternoon. Bye.
All right, guys. That's Jarrett. Tomorrow is his final. He's taking a break in Paarl because it's pouring with rain, apparently. And tomorrow he'll do that last stretch to Cape Town, and Michelle is organizing to meet him before he gets to that dangerous piece, so that he doesn't have to walk through that area, which is not good. So tomorrow we should see Jarrett in Cape Town after having walked all the way from Howick in Kwazulu Natal in his New Balance tackies. So if there's anyone from New Balance tackies watching this and you want an amazing inspirational story to promote your tackies, I showed what they look like, and they look just about brand new after 1,000 kilometers. That's a pretty good sales pitch, I've got to say. All right, guys, take care. I should be back here at 10 a.m. South African time. That's just over an hour from now. But it all depends. I'm waiting for our contact for the Freedom Day March in Cape Town to confirm his Skype with me, but we'll just see what happens. I'm going to play that one by ear. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.